I did want to know a little bit about what we have to say about Mark Twain and what the relationship might be between Mark Twain and the American Renaissance, if there is one, and how you would bring your understanding of Twain into an understanding of the Renaissance.
Well, I don't see any direct connection, I must admit. As we know, Mark Twain was very critical of the Romance as a genre. But Mark Twain played, together with the fields that I have mentioned, a crucial role in the establishment of American studies, because he was seen to be the superior manifestation of what is good about America. Mark Twain, even in revisionism, Mark Twain, although people may have discovered that he had much more racist views that people realized at first, nevertheless, his status as the sort of typical American, the expression of the common man of America, is still very much in place in Europe. And in that sense, he has been also a very important part of the canonization of American literature. And whenever the authors of the American Renaissance didn't quite suffice to make the argument for American literature, Mark Twain could always come to the rescue and help out. Yeah.
And he does that in Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by returning to the moment, pretty much the American Renaissance, right? He adds something to that romance.
Yeah, but I mean, I would put it in a larger field, because what the fun he's making of the romance in Huckleberry Finn is of the historical novel in Europe. Dumas and the Three Musketeers and things like that. So that would include certain manifestations of the American romance, Hawthorne and so on. But it is not specifically aimed, I would say, at the American romance. One thing we always forget is that American literature in the 19th century, not quite as much as in the 18th century, was still very much part of a transnational literary scene and literary field, and all the American realists, including Twain, were also very much oriented towards Europe and the continent. So the real challenge and the real irritation for Mark Twain were the European historical novelists, the Dumases of the world, and not so much Hawthorne. Hawthorne was also an irritation for him, but also only part of a larger field of study.